How you doing, guys? My brothers and sisters in Christ, how are you? I wanted to do a tutorial on the song "Forgiveness" by Matthew West. Maybe you can use the song at your church if you play at the church, or if you just like to worship God on your own time. You could use this song, or if you want to just minister to people and play this song for them. So let's get started. I had to do this video again because I record on my phone and somebody interrupted me before. First chord you need is the C chord, and there's two ways of doing this. The way I do it is here. Alright, I lost all my focus. Alright, this is the C that I use because I like to transition from C to G. And the way you're doing it is 3rd fret, 1st string with your pinky, then 2nd string, 3rd fret with your ring. Then you're doing your index finger, 2nd fret, 5th string. Index finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, and then you take the middle finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. Alright, and you get a nice, that's that. Right, you could do it this way too. This is another way to do C. Everyone knows about this. 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 4th string with your middle finger, and then 3rd fret with your ring finger, 5th string. Not much difference there. You got this. I don't know. I like the other one. I like this one, but I like this C better there. I like that C better. Alright, so that's in the beginning verse you need C. Then you need F. And this is the F that I use with the bar. See? That's the F that I use. You're barring this string here. Then you take your middle finger, 3rd string, right, on the 2nd fret. Then you take the ring finger, 3rd fret, 4th string, okay? And then you take your pinky finger, 3rd fret, 5th string, and you get a nice little sound like that. Like that. That's an F right there. Alright, yeah, this is the way you do it here. I think I said so again it's the ring finger, 3rd fret, 5th string, and the pinky finger, 3rd fret, 4th string. Alright, you get a nice song like that. The other F, people say this is easier. It's the 1st fret, 2nd string, then 2nd fret, 3rd string, and then 3rd fret, 4th string. A lot of people like to use that F, but to me it just sounds a little sad. You see, you hear it? Sounds a little sad. I don't like to use it. I like to use this one. It sounds a little happier, a little cleaner. So the first verse, it says you're gonna go with the C. It's the hardest thing to give away, and the last thing on your mind today. It always goes to those that don't. Screw that. Okay, again, and the last thing on your mind today always goes to those that don't deserve. When you get to the deserve part, you want to go right into C. See, it goes, it always goes to those that don't deserve. Then you go, it's the opposite of how you feel when the pain they cause is just too real. It takes everything you have just to say the word. Again, when you go, when you get to that part, word, you want to go right into the C. So your hand has to switch before you go into the next part. And then that first forgiveness is gonna be C, forgiveness. Then F, forgiveness. And C, forgiveness. So that's the first. Everything is CCF, CCF. Then forgiveness is CF. Then is forgiveness, CF. Then forgiveness, CF. Second verse, same thing. You're gonna do first line is C, second line is C, third line is F. Fourth line is CCF, CCF. The whole thing. Then when you get to that second chorus there with the forgiveness, you're doing C, forgiveness, then F, forgiveness. Again, you could do this C, forgiveness, or you could do that C, or that F, forgiveness. But it wouldn't sound right with this song. I wouldn't recommend it. I would just stick to the C that I showed you, which is that C, and then the F that I showed you, which is that F. All right. So in that part, forgiveness is CF. Then the only difference you coming up to next is the last two forgiveness is gonna be, the third forgiveness is gonna be A minor. You see right there? It's index finger, first fret, second string. Then the then the middle finger, fourth string, second fret, and you want your ring finger, second fret, third string. You get the forgiveness, and then you go into the G from there. So from there you're gonna do G. Okay? Forgiveness. And you know, everyone knows G. If you don't know G, I'm just taking it slow, you know, for the beginners. First fret, third fret, first string with your pinky. Third fret, second string with your ring. Then you got the second fret, fifth string with your index. And then you got third fret, sixth string with your middle finger. That's forgiveness. Then you go in there, show me how, with the C. Love the unlovable. Show me how to reach the unreachable. So we did show me how with show me how C, show me how F. Now the other chord you need is the D minor. Everyone knows regular D. This is regular D, alright? That's regular D. What you need here is the D minor, which is second fret, third string, right there. See that? And I like to take one finger for a chord usually, like that I'm not familiar with, and then I have to program my hand just to by memory, just to bring the next finger down that I want to bring down. For example, for D minor, this is a very crucial chord because you're jumping from F to D minor. What I like to do is, if you're jumping from F to D minor, this finger, this middle finger on second fret, third string, it doesn't go anywhere. That one always stays there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just take the ring finger down from the F and bring it down there, third fret, second string. Pinky ain't doing nothing here. And you're just gonna take from the bar from the F bar down all the way to the D minor, to the first fret for first string. See? And then it goes like that. He goes, show me how to reach the unreachable, forgiveness. Screw that up again. So it says, let's start from the beginning, because it makes more sense to me. It says, show me how to love the unlovable, which is C. Then you go to F. Show me how to reach the unreachable. Then the D minor is, help me now to do the impossible is F. Possible. Forgiveness. Then the forgiveness after that, forgiveness, is CF. And then it's only 2 forgivenesses. Then from there you go again to help me now again. Help me now to do the impossible. Every part there's a help me now, you're doing D minor. Every part there's a help me now. Help me now. See? It just goes way down. It's a low tone. You're going from the F. Forgiveness, help me now to do the impossible. And you see, when you're there and you're doing help me now, you're at F, right? Then you do help me now. This finger goes immediately down, and this one goes down. You see my middle finger here doesn't go anywhere. You go, help me now, help me now to do the impossible. You see that? It just takes a little practice, because you're going from F to D to F, and then you go back to C. You going back to the meat and potatoes there. You guys pretty much know all the chords you need. Everything else is repetitive, you know, except for it says it'll clear the bitterness away, and then it goes, there's no end to what its power can do. After the F, after 2 C's, after it'll clear the bitterness away, which is C, 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 right? And then it'll say it can even set a prisoner free, that's C. And then you go back into F. There's no power to what its power can. There's no end to what its power can do. And then instead of going C, C, F again in this part, what they want you to do is go A minor. All right, that's what they want you to do here. And so let it go and be amazed. So let it go and be amazed by what you see through the eyes of grace. And then you go back to F. The prisoner that it really freezes you. Forgiveness. And you hold C. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. F. Forgiveness. Whoa, whoa. Forgiveness. Show me how to love the unlovable. Show me how to reach the unreachable. Help me now to do the impossible. Forgiveness, I wanna find it, set it free. Show me how to see what your mercy sees. Help me now to give what you gave to me. Forgiveness, whoa, whoa. Forgiveness, whoa, whoa. Then you can go back. Help me now guys could go back and if you go by the lyrics when you look it up on the internet, it's kind of short and the song goes by quick. But you could always just make your own little combination and just go back. You could go back to you could always just go back and show me how to do the impossible. Help me now. You can always go back to help me now. Just keep going around and around, and it's just a fun song. Alright guys, you sucked the life out of me. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this song, and I hope you guys are blessed, and I hope you bless others with this song, and just keep blessing people with the gift God put in your heart, and don't let anyone put you down.